Not too long ago, I was contacted by a lady out in New Jersey who said she'd like me to find her and train her a dog to be used for therapy. The West Valley Shelter just contacted me, and they said they have a dog that fits the profile of what I've been looking for. So I'm gonna go down there and rescue this dog, and maybe she's the one.
Hey, little one. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, yeah, I know. You're excited. You're excited.
Welcoming Brandon with a wag and a smile is Rosie, a 10-month-old poodle mix.
Hi there. Oh, look at you. You're very friendly. What do you say we take a little drive? You want that? Come on.
Rosie's ability to turn on the charm will come in handy alongside Lori, a kindergarten teacher from New Jersey seeking a larger purpose in life.
About 10 months ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. And then 2 weeks after that, unfortunately, my dog, Jasper Jax, love of my life, was also diagnosed with cancer. I did everything I could to save him, and unfortunately, 2 weeks later, he passed.
Thankfully, Lori went on to win her own battle.
And now I am happy to say I'm cancer-free and I'm a survivor.
Her experience and the support she received from friends and family inspired her to find a personal way to support the cancer community.
I had so much help, so much support, and I feel that with this disease, many people don't have that kind of help, so I really wanted to give back. I would definitely like to rescue a dog and make that dog a therapy dog and have Brandon be the one to train him or her.
But before Rosie can spread joy to patients in need, she'll need to pass her own checkup.
Come on, this way, this way, this way.
Hey, good morning, Brandon.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. This is Rosie. She has an appointment with Dr. Nardi.
All right, let's go in room 2.
All right.
Hi.
Dr. Nardi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
This must be Rosie.
This is Rosie.
Hi.
She's just shy of a year. She
Okay.
looks pretty good health-wise, but that's just me with the naked eye looking at her. I
Sure.
wanted to give her a once-over with you and see what you think.
No, absolutely. Let's take a look. Hi. Good. Eyes are very clear. They look great. Let's take a peek in your ears. Good. Ears look good. Let's take a look at your teeth. Oh, I'm starting to see a tiny bit of tartar buildup on the back molar. She's a small dog. Small dogs, small mouth, teeth crowd, tartar builds up.
Is that the reason why a lot of small dogs have bad teeth when they get older?
Absolutely. Probably not a bad idea to start brushing her teeth, either with a finger brush or a small brush, and you'd want to do that every day.
Okay.
Since she's on the active prevention wellness plan with us, that includes a dental cleaning.
So what's the next step?
I'm gonna take her to the back. We'll do her full comprehensive exam, which includes running a full blood panel, checking all of her organ functions, liver, kidney, cell counts, running a heartworm test and Lyme test just to make sure she's negative, and then we'll check for any intestinal parasites, and we'll give her a little bit of our routine dewormer.
And if all that checks out, she's safe for training, right?
If all that checks out, she is definitely good to go for training.
Perfect. Thanks, doctor.
No problem. Okay, let's go.
Back at the ranch, Rosie earns her rose-red training collar,
We have a lot of work to do on you, my friend.
then gets a taste of Lucky Dog hospitality.
Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch. Go play.
Today, it's all fun and games. But Rosie's training will start bright and early in the morning.
All right, slow it down, slow it down.
I brought Rosie down to the training yard to assess her knowledge on the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no.
I know, it's exciting, it's exciting. Come here.
Holding Rosie on a leash, it's kind of like holding a kite on a windy day. So I put her on the training pedestal, and then I tell her to lie down.
Give it down. Oh, look at you, huh?
Boom, off to a good start. And then I take her off the pedestal and put her on the ground.
Stay. Can you stay? Stay.
And then I realized very quickly this dog had no control whatsoever. I rescued Rosie specifically to be a therapy dog for Lori, and we're not off to a good start.
Before Brandon can teach any of the common commands, he'll first need to harness her boundless energy.
There. How's that feel?
Perfect fit.
Using a double leash lock-off, Brandon takes Rosie through a control exercise.
There you go. Calm down. Calm. First gear. First gear. Maybe even neutral. At first, she's all over the place, but as soon as I get a few seconds of stillness, I reward her. From there, my goal is building time.
There you go. See? It gets easier. Look at that. You don't have to constantly be in fifth gear.
Slowing down will be the key to speeding up Rosie's training.
Control is everything. It's the foundation of training. Without control, there's no obedience. And without obedience, there is no therapy dog.
Nice.
But with a little work, this 10-month-old poodle mix is finally starting to blossom.
I worked a lot of days and a lot of long hours on control with Rosie. And by doing this, it made training the 7 common commands so much easier.
Get back up. Sit. That's a sit. Good, good, good.
She picked it all up very quickly.
Give me a down. Good, that's a down. Perfect. Nope.
With a firm grasp of all 7 common commands, Brandon's convinced Rosie has what it takes to pass the therapy dog test. But does Lori?
In order for a dog to be certified as a therapy dog, it has to go through a vigorous test along with its handler. I don't know how much experience Lori has handling dogs. If she's serious about certification, we gotta get to work.
Hey.
Hey!
Come on in.
When Brandon called me to invite me to the ranch, I was so excited. I couldn't hop on a plane fast enough.
So welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
Thanks, Brandon.
How was the trip from New Jersey?
Lori and I sat down and we started talking,
Glad the summer's off.
and she opened up to me and told me everything.
Last summer, I was diagnosed with cancer, and 2 weeks later, unfortunately, my dog, Jasper Jax, was diagnosed with cancer as well, which was harder, his diagnosis, than mine, honestly. They said he only had about a day, and he lasted 2 more weeks, and then he passed. I had cancer, I lost my dog, 3 surgeries, everything I just felt was going down, and I just feel so lucky now to have this opportunity, which I feel will be life-changing again, but in a positive way. I've had several operations, and I feel like I've recovered, I'm cancer-free, and my life is just not the same without a dog.
So this has a much deeper meaning than just getting a dog.
Much deeper meaning, because I had so much help throughout all of my surgeries. Now I see certain people that fight cancer or battle cancer just don't have all the help that I had, so I want to help them.
So is that why you want me to train Rosie as a therapy dog?
Definitely. I know when I see dogs, I smile, so I would just, such a huge meaning for me to give back.
I just want you to know that when it comes to a therapy dog, it's not just how well they're trained, it's how well they're handled. I'm the trainer, you are the handler. That's why you're here. It's my job to teach you everything I know in the short amount of time that you're here.
That made me extremely nervous. Do you think you can train me?
It's one way to find out. You want to meet Rosie?
She's here right now? What are you waiting for? Let's go. Look at that face. Rosie. Oh my gosh, you are the most gorgeous girl. As soon as I saw her face, I just melted. Brandon, she's perfect. She's just so super special, and I really think that she was meant to do this. She was meant to make sick people smile.
You up for it?
I think I am. I'm ready.
All right, we'll start tomorrow. For now, go ahead and bond.
Hi, Rosie.
These two really do not know each other at all yet, but they're about to embark on a long journey together.
Thanks, Brandon.
Good.
But certification isn't a solo challenge. It's a team event.
In order for a dog to be certified as a therapy dog, it has to go through a vigorous test along with its handler. The training with Rosie is now done. The training with Lori now begins.
And like any new student at Lucky Dog Ranch, Lori's training starts with an assessment.
You ready?
I start training with Brandon, and just between us, I'm scared to death. My other dog was litter box trained, but that was it. Wouldn't sit, wouldn't do anything, so this is definitely a new experience for me.
So here, take the bait bag. You are now the trainer. Let me see where you're at.
So Brandon basically just said, show me what you know. Rosie, sit. Sit. Rosie, sit. And I clearly didn't know much. I failed.
Try something else.
Stay. She's staying. What do I do now? I literally am freaking out at this point. I can't get my dog to do anything.
It's safe to say that she does not have very good handling skills. She has no control of the dog.
Go ahead and pop her right here.
Good girl, Rose.
All right, come here. All right, go ahead and take the leash. Now have her sit.
Rosie, sit. Good girl.
Pay her. You see the difference when you put her on here as opposed to down there? We've gained control. You've taken the kids, just like in your kindergarten class, you've put them in their chair and say, time for class. So first things first, we're gonna do a little control lesson here. I'm gonna get to the end of the leash, just like this. And I'm just gonna hold the leash very loose like this, and every time I see her wiggle and wanna jump off, I pull it a little straight, just like that. Now I see she's controlled, I slack up with the leash like that. And when I see she's been controlled for a good amount of time, I'm gonna go ahead and pay her. My main goal here is to get her to not move whatsoever, without even saying a word. Go ahead and try it. We're just looking for control.
When he explained to me that it was all about control, I felt relieved that there was a reason that I couldn't get her to do some of the things I asked her to do. That was an important lesson for me.
Armed with new insight, Lori gives basic obedience another shot
Sit.
There you go.
Good.
and reaps immediate results.
Good.
Even when Brandon throws in a few distractions, Rosie and Lori keep their cool.
I felt like $1,000,000 when I finally had control of her and she was listening to me and looking at me for the commands.
But there's still a long way to go.
Overall, Lori did very well today, but it's day one. Tomorrow, it's time to turn the steam up.
Good girl.
The therapy dog test has over 20 different exercises on it. So today I'll be running Lori and Rosie through a few of the scenarios to see if they have what it takes.
So today, my goal is to get Rosie's attention on me, but I know that's going to be really, really hard.
All right, you see these red X's? At every X, I want you to make the turn to the next X till you come right back here to home base. Make sure she's on a loose leash the whole time.
Come on.
Good, good.
Good, good. Good, good,
Good.
good.
Turn,
Come on,
motivator. Motivator. Keep her on you. Good. Good.
Rosie. Good, good,
And
good.
have her sit.
Sit.
Good.
Good
Pay her. Perfect.
girl.
Perfect. Perfect. Shake hands.
This is Rosie.
Hi, Rosie. How are you?
Come on, Rosie.
There you go.
Good. Good girl.
Good, good, good.
By the end of their 2-day intensive, Lori's got a better handle on her handling skills.
Good girl. I feel because I'm more confident and comfortable with Rosie, she in turn is more comfortable with me.
But will confidence be enough to pass the big test?
Hey,
Hey. Hey, Rosie.
you ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Today is Lori and Rosie's ultimate test, and for this, we'll be simulating a real therapy dog evaluation.
Rosie, you ready?
The reason why we're doing a simulated test is because to get a dog certified, the dog has to be at least 1 year old, and the handler has had to have owned the dog for at least 6 months.
Brandon, I'm going to be evaluating Lori and Rosie, so if you don't mind.
No problem. I now need to step back and let Lori take the wheel, or in this case, take the leash. It's all you, Lori.
I got this. Sit.
The Pet Partners evaluation consists of 22 exercises. The first 12 are the Pet Partners skills test. The skills would be like down, come when called. The second portion of the evaluation is the Pet Partners aptitude test. There we're looking to see different scenarios that would simulate what would happen in a hospital environment. Lori, this exercise is accepting a friendly stranger, so I'm the friendly stranger, so I'm just gonna walk around both of you, okay?
Okay. This one I am not worried about at all. My girl is friendly, loves people. I think she has this one.
Great, thank you.
Lori and Rosie are in the zone, but can they stay there?
Okay, you ready for the next exercise?
Ready.
This is stay in place.
Okay.
You're gonna come out to the end of that lead, and then you're gonna, yeah, she has to be in that box.
As soon as I saw Rosie walk off, I thought it was all over.
I was nervous, which maybe she felt that from me. So I almost passed out, but I kept it under control.
Anytime you're ready.
Stay. Good.
Good job. Going back to home base.
Good.
Very good, thank you.
It could have been a real disaster, but Lori, she kept her cool.
After weathering their stumble, Lori and Rosie are back on track.
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Great.
Good girl.
Great job.
Good. Good girl.
Okay, we're done. We'll call you back in once they get the score sheets tallied, okay?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
I was so nervous. It was like a child passing a test. Now I know exactly how my kindergartners feel.
Lori, come on in.
That was something different?
Congratulations.
Stop it. Are you serious? I saw that she had the therapy vest on, and it was like Christmas morning for a child.
Though Rosie has yet to earn her official vest, she's trying this one on for size.
Great job.
Rosie, we're gonna be so busy.
But she won't leave empty-pawed.
There. Just as pretty as your vest. And you're gonna make a lot of people happy.
Brandon was so fabulous, and I'm just so beyond grateful that he took the time out to train Rosie and train me as well.
She's all yours.
Now, a new mission can begin.
Rosie and I are going to go back to New Jersey, and then I'm definitely counting the days until I can have her actually certified. And I think that Jasper Jax would be very happy today.
Hold it. And dance.
Every dog is born with its own natural skill set. Today, with Brandon's help, 4-year-old Bruno parlays his talent for parlor tricks into commercial success.
Dance.
While most dogs would succumb to the distractions of such a bustling studio, Bruno's laser focus makes him perfectly suited for the spotlight.
Dance. There you go. Good boy. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
But Brandon's focus is about to shift to a more urgent matter.
The West Valley shelter just contacted me, and they said they have a 2-year-old Lhasa Apso mix they found on the street as a stray. He has what's known as cherry eye, and this is making him very unattractive to people and getting him constantly overlooked at the shelter.
With most shelters overcrowded with dogs, standing out from the pack is essential. Any imperfection drastically diminishes the odds of adoption, even for otherwise desirable dogs, like 2-year-old Wilson.
There you are. You're all kisses, wags, and smiles.
Let me see this eye, huh? Let me see this little eye.
Cherry eye, or prolapse of the third eyelid, usually requires surgery, a step many new dog owners are unwilling to undertake.
That's why nobody wants you. That's too bad. Don't worry. We'll get you all healed up and get out of here.
Before I can even think about training Wilson, I need to get his eye taken care of. So today, instead of heading to the ranch, I'm heading straight to Banfield Pet Hospital. Come here. Come here.
Because Wilson's recovery will last 2 weeks, Brandon uses the downtime to line up a new owner. His search leads him to Jeff, an active Angelino looking to recapture the companionship of his youth.
I grew up with a dog, and we were super close. He passed when I was about 19 years old, and I've always thought about getting another dog ever since he passed. I feel like I have so much love to give a dog. And I was held off just because of work.
Work being Jeff's thriving photography business.
I shoot actors' headshots pretty much every day of the week, and the rest of the time I'm either doing a wedding or corporate photos or events. I've been thinking about using a dog as the mascot for my business because everyone loves dogs. What better way to represent my company? I also want a dog that I can take him for a hike, go play in the park.
And while some people might shy away from Wilson's initial imperfections, Jeff only sees inspiration.
I thought, you know what, I think it'd be one of those diamonds in the rough. And that's what I'm hoping for.
All right. Guess what?
2 weeks post-surgery, Wilson gets the thumbs up from Banfield and is cleared to start training.
How about we get rid of that awful thing? Much better, right?
Thank you so much. Much more comfortable. All right, come on.
Let's go meet the pack. Come on, Wilson. Morning, you guys having fun? Go on, make friends. Make friends. Lots of them around here. You're gonna like it here. Go play. We start work tomorrow. Come on, step into my office.
With his eye fully healed,
You looking handsome, champ.
Wilson now sets his sights on training.
Today I'm going to do Wilson's assessment of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. What do you know? What do you know? Come here. Can you sit? Sit. Nope. Nope. That's a stand. Can you go down? Can you lie down? You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Wilson knew zip, zero, nothing, nada.
Do you have a stay? Do you have a stay? Can you stay?
I'll take that as a nope.
Now, things got really interesting when I did the heel command.
And a heel. That's a heel. Nope, nope.
Not only did he not know the command, but he did what's called leg crossing. And this is where the dog actually tries to shoot between your legs as you're walking.
Nope. Watch the feet.
This right here is dangerous for both of us because he's a small dog. He can get severely injured from my size, my legs, and I could in turn get injured as well because he could trip me and I could fall. So this problem had to be fixed right then and there.
And training it requires one of Brandon's most important and effective tools, the lure stick.
The lure stick is a long stick, and at the end I could put treats. This way I don't have to lean over constantly. I can seamlessly feed the dog. From here, I take one big step forward. I'm luring him with the lure stick. He starts going for it, and I simply move my back leg forward.
You can't go between there. Off limits.
Wilson is learning through conditioning that every time he tries to cross through the leg, one leg will block him.
Nice, nice.
So once he learned not to cross between my legs, I figured I already have the lure stick. It's a perfect opportunity to go ahead and teach him the heel command.
Give me a heel. Hold it there, Nelly. Give me a heel. You keep jumping, you're not going to get it.
Every time he lunges for the treat, I simply move the treat up. He learns that lunging for it won't get him the treat.
You're not going to get it.
The way he gets the treat is walking right with me at my speed.
Good, there you go, right there.
Wilson's proficiency is impressive, but his efficiency is what really catches Brandon's eye.
He picked it up very quickly. In fact, he learned the heel command much quicker than most dogs I've ever trained, so I see a lot of potential in this dog. Today I'm gonna go meet Jeff. He's looking for a dog that fits a profile a lot like Wilson, so I'm gonna go over and get to know him a little better.
I grew up with a dog.
What kind?
He was a cockapoo, Dusty. He was the little fluffy guy. He was really playful, intelligent. I'll never forget that dog. And I've been wanting a dog for the last 20 years.
So what kind of things do you want to do with him?
Take him for long walks. I'm gonna take him to the park. I'm gonna go hiking with him. And then, I'm looking for a mascot for my photography business.
Define mascot, what do you mean?
I mean, maybe I'll work him into the face of my photography.
Yeah.
I definitely want to do some photo shoots with him too.
What Jeff told me is actually music to my ears because this is right up Wilson's alley. But training him for a studio environment is still a tall order. There's a lot going on. It's all those lights, all those props, all those distractions. Not every dog is meant to be a studio dog. Some dogs love it, others can't stand it. The only way to find out if Wilson's gonna like it is get back at the ranch and start testing him and training him.
I'm a little worried because Brandon said not all dogs are made to be studio dogs, and so I'm hoping Wilson will at least be able to sit for a while so I can take some pictures of him.
Though Wilson has a face for pictures, working the camera is only a small part of the modeling process. Becoming a true studio dog requires a more advanced skill set.
One of the most important things I have to teach him is the mark. Like any actor or model, it's an exact point where they have to stand on while getting their picture taken. And that's exactly what I'm going to teach Wilson today.
See that? No, hold on. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Good, good, good. Look at that.
The first step in this process, introducing Wilson to the clicker.
Good.
Often when I pull shelter dogs, they've had a negative experience with voices.
Good,
The clicker can do no wrong. It's just like saying the word good dog without saying the word good dog.
I didn't hear a click, did you? There you go. Good. Good. Wait for that click.
Every time he hears that click, he knows there's a treat right after.
There it is.
Which means when I start training him, I'm gonna get from point A to point B much quicker.
Okay, come on.
With Wilson acclimated to the clicker, Brandon can move on to the fundamentals of mark training.
To start this process, I take out a foam board. It's about 2 feet by 2 feet square.
Oh, look at that. Good, good, good. You already know what I want.
I place it on the ground and I tell Wilson, hit your mark while I touch the foam board. He walks over to the foam board and I click treat and reward him.
Hit the mark. Good, good. That's a mark.
From there, what I do is I cut a few inches off the sides and I put it back on the ground and I say, hit your mark.
You ready? Hit the mark. Good, 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 good.
Now he's starting to understand the concept. He's starting to understand every time his paws hit this new surface, he gets rewarded. My eventual goal is to get it down to about the size of a coaster.
Good, good. There you go. Nice.
I want you to sit up.
With Wilson hitting his marks, Brandon exposes him to other essential modeling skills, like sitting up,
There you go, perfect.
keeping his head down,
Keep the head down. There you go. There you go.
and holding an object in his mouth.
Okay, hold it.
This is a very useful technique because a photographer loves nothing more than a dog that holds objects in their mouth.
Good, okay. Good, good, good. There you go. There you go.
So far, I've taught Wilson how to pose and how to hit his mark. Now it's time to work on his fashion sense.
Trust me, you're gonna like this.
I take the sunglasses, and the biggest mistake I can make is trying to put them on right away. I want to barely touch his nose with them, click and treat.
Good, good, okay, okay. Okay, good.
I want to do this several times. I want to condition him to the sunglasses, the feel of them, the weight of them.
Right there, good. Good, right there.
Before long, he's holding the sunglasses on his head for 2 and 3 minutes at a time.
There you go. Focus on me. Good, 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 good.
Next comes the hat.
Watch this. You ready? Ready? Oh my gosh, look at that.
If I were to just place the hat on the dog's head, 3 seconds later, he would simply wipe it off.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Look at that, look at that. It's still up there.
So again, the clicker has to be that bridge to keep that hat on the head.
Good, 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 good.
Before long, Officer Wilson is officially on duty. And while this may seem like a simple game of dress-up, each command is firmly anchored in fundamentals.
You can't do advanced training until you get the obedience down. Think about before you get to college, you have to go through grade school, then middle school, then high school. That's what the 7 common commands are, the foundation.
Good.
But before his official photo shoot, Brandon must make certain Wilson can handle the spotlight.
Strobe lights are a staple in every photography studio. Some dogs really don't like them, and others don't really care.
To see how Wilson will respond, Brandon sets up a mini studio in the training barn.
Get comfy. What are these big lights? Look at, oh, look at that, done. Good, 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 good.
He's unfazed.
Good.
That's what we always traditionally look for in the film industry with animals.
Does anything faze you? Does anything faze you at all? I don't think so.
We want the animals to forget everything around them and just focus on us.
You're ready for your photo shoot. Come on.
With training now complete, it's time to test Wilson in a professional studio environment.
I'm taking him to my friend Jamie's studio. He'll be the one photographing him.
What's up, man?
Oh, yeah. Good to see you.
What do you think? You can get some good shots tonight?
I think we can.
Now he's about to hit the big leagues. He's gonna be under more lights, more props, more awkward objects, more outfits. On top of all of this, he's gonna have a stranger in his face with a camera. This really will be the ultimate test for Wilson. As we begin, I lay the mark down.
You ready? Hit the mark.
And what does Wilson do? He overshoots it, walks right over.
Come here.
Wilson is not a seasoned vet yet. He's still new at the game.
Stay. Stay. Hit the mark. Hit the mark.
Good, 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 good. There you go. Good.
The second Wilson hits that mark, Jamie just starts snapping away.
Take a look, see what we got.
So what do you think?
I think he's extremely photogenic, this little guy. Hitting his mark, just like a pro.
Having added a headshot to his portfolio, it's now time to show off his other commands in a fashion shoot.
So as Jamie's taking the picture, I have Wilson sit up.
Sit up. Good, stay there.
He instantly arches his body upwards and does a perfect sit up for me.
Hold it there, hold it. Good, good, hold it for me. Good, good, good. That's a hold it. Good boy, Wilson. Good.
Now it's time to test him on the final outfit, which is much more than an outfit. It's more like an environment. This setup has it all. A Santa outfit, presents, and toys from our sponsor PetMate. On top of all this, he also has to hold a ribbon in his mouth to make it look like he's untying the present. He did something that I did not expect. He's so secure and confident with that hold it command now, he actually lifts the present up in the air. He impressed me so much that it was time for the final outfit.
Good job, buddy. You look tired. Well, don't go to sleep with me just yet, because we got one more outfit change. What do you think of that one? Let's take one more picture. Come on.
Now, after training at Lucky Dog Ranch, he's on the verge of booking his first big campaign, becoming the face of Jeff's photography business.
The way I set it up was a little bit differently. I told Jeff that I just wanted to come over and talk with him again.
How's it going?
So, I just wanted to come by and check your place out again, and I actually brought a friend with me to check it out too. Do you mind if I bring him?
Yeah, no, that'd be awesome.
Wilson, come here. Come on.
Whoa! I thought Brandon was coming over just to talk, like do another kind of consult, and then all of a sudden Wilson comes running in, and I'm just like, what? Wilson is awesome. He is way better than I could have imagined. Brandon definitely surprised me.
So I know how important it was to you to have a mascot for your studio. So I went ahead and took it one step further. I turned him into a little dog model.
Yeah?
Yeah, let me show you something.
Okay. It's crazy when you look at the pictures of Wilson.
It gets better.
He's like the perfect dog. What? He's like a dog supermodel.
So what do you think?
I think that he's gonna be the perfect mascot.
You want to try it yourself?
Yeah.
Get your camera. Come on.
Okay.
Hit the mark. Mark. Good, good, good. There you go.
Falling in love with you, Wilson. I was blown away. I mean, he hits his mark. Like, that's crazy.
So I want to show you how to do this because obviously I'm not going to be here.
One at a time, I showed him the proper techniques.
Hit the mark. As he hits it, boom.
Wow.
I give it to him.
As the minutes rolled by, I started backing off further and further, allowing Jeff to take full control of his new dog model.
Nice.
You're so cool.
Think you can handle it from here?
Yeah.
Well, then he's all yours.
Thank you so much, man.
You're welcome. I have a feeling the next time I see you, it'll be viral photos on the internet.
Yeah?
See you, Wilson.
I'm headed down to the West Valley shelter to go look at a Rottie mix that was turned in as an owner surrender. Evidently, they got him as a puppy, but they were not allowed to have dogs in their building. Well, a Rottweiler is not an easy dog to hide. Eventually, the landlord spotted them and said, either get rid of the dog or find another place to live.
And now, 9-month-old Brando is paying the price for their irresponsibility.
What's up, buddy? You all right?
Having once enjoyed the comforts of a home,
It's okay. It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
shelter life has proven to be a difficult and stressful adjustment for this gentle giant.
There you go. Good, 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 good. We're going to take a little walk, and then we're going to take a little drive. Okay, come on.
Everything I see out of Brando right now convinces me that he's just a really timid dog. And timid dogs, they need a little time to adjust.
All right, it's okay. Come here. See this? Here.
Though Brando does receive his red training collar,
There you go.
his official assessment will have to wait until he's had time to shake off his initial jitters.
Just rest up, all right?
Instead, Brandon takes the morning to reach out to Mike and Mary Dolan, an active couple whose love for dogs runs deep.
Mary and I had 2 dogs in the past. We had Arnold, who was a Shih Tzu, and he lived almost 16 years. And we also had a pug named Princess that lived for 11 years.
It took us a long time to get over the grieving process. Now we're ready to bring a new animal into our home.
And this time around, they're looking to size up to a larger model.
Mary really wanted a large dog for security around the house. And then I also just wanted a big dog. I always wanted one since I was young.
Seeing Brando's photo gives them an exciting glimpse into their potential future.
It was really fun to see that picture and think, okay, this is going to be our new dog. This is going to be our new pet.
After taking the morning to decompress, Brando heads to the training barn for his assessment.
Today I'm going to do an evaluation on Brando, his knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. So I bring him into the training barn and I pop him up on the platform, but he does not want to get up there.
It's okay, it's okay. Hey, come here. Hey, come here, come here, come here. It's okay. Come here, come here. Okay, all right, come on. Come here. Come here, it's okay.
He was very jumpy, very cautious of everything.
Take it slow, come here.
So I tried a few more things on him.
I'm gonna get right here with you. There.
It was almost like if a leaf fell, he would get scared of it.
It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, everything freaks you out, huh?
He obviously is a very skittish dog.
Feeling Brando may need more time to adjust, Brandon sidelines the assessment in favor of some simple house training.
When I bring a dog back to the Lucky Dog Ranch, the first step is teaching him the doggy doors.
You been through one of those?
Where most dogs would pick this up in about 2 or 3 minutes, Brando wants no part of it. He is freaked out right now.
No?
I don't want his first impression of the Lucky Dog Ranch to be a negative one. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the brakes on this for right now.
All right, come here. Come on. I see you're feeling better. I see you're feeling better.
After 2 days of adjustment, Brando's timidity is now a thing of the past.
I quickly realized that he wasn't timid or shy. He was actually going through what we call shelter shock. Some dogs handle the shelter well. Brando is definitely a dog that does not. So now that's all confirmed and he's feeling better, it's time to go meet the pack.
Morning, everyone. Morning, morning. Everyone say hi to Brando. Come here. Socialize. Every puppy needs that.
After a little playtime.
What's that? Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. There you go, Brando. Good boy.
And a much-needed belly rub.
There you go. Good boy, buddy.
It's time to give Brando's assessment another shot.
Let's try it again.
His tail was wagging, his head was held high. He was definitely in a work mode, so we're off to a good start.
Okay, now give me a sit. Can you sit? Can you sit?
He kind of sits one time and doesn't sit the next time.
Can you sit?
What I'm seeing here from Brando is total inconsistency.
Can we go down? You go down? Oh, look at you. Nice. If you know a down, how do you not know a sit? Can you come? Brando, come. Yeah, there's my answer. Where are you going? Hey, hold on. We're still training. Come here. And this way, heel. Hold on. Wait. Big dog, big dog. Hold on. Slow it down.
Brando's only true constant is his strength.
He has a lot of power and he knows how to use it. He's almost fully grown, but he still has that very puppy brain. And it makes for a very difficult combination because you have this very young dog with a very large body, and they're not truly in sync yet.
You're a goofball. You didn't know that? All right, good night.
Today I'm gonna teach Brando the heel. Now, the first thing I notice when I walk this dog on a leash is he has some serious power.
Easy there.
Leash training a dog with Brando's strength can put a lot of strain on his neck. So Brandon switches to a special harness that clips on the front.
I'm gonna use the leverage of my body, put the leash right here against my hip. So now I have the heaviest part of my body controlling this large animal. Good, good, good. Keep up, keep up.
By using leverage and quick, unpredictable movements, Brandon forces Brando to stay focused and follow his lead.
He's losing the tug-of-war matches. Much like a little kid, if they're not constantly winning, they give up. By the 10th time I said heel, instantly he turns with me. I slow down, he slows down. I speed up, he speeds up. Now he's like a shadow. Brando learned this much quicker than what I expected.
Very nice. There we go. There we go. Much easier, right? Take a break. Go on. You earned it.
Satisfied with Brando's progress, Brandon schedules an informal home visit with Mike and Mary.
You ever had a dog before?
Yes, we've had two. We've had a Shih Tzu Arnold lived for 15 years, almost 16, and we had a pug who lived for 11 years.
So you both had small dogs?
Yes.
You ever had a big dog?
No, we never have.
Well,
She
when we
had
were
one.
kids, I had a German Shepherd.
So is there anything specific you want to do with the dog?
And one of the things that we're interested in is a dog that we can take on long walks. And the pug in particular had a really difficult time with that.
I'd like to take to my office. My office allows dogs. And on my floor, there's 3 dogs. They're all from shelters, so I'd like to bring mine there also.
He'd like to take Brando to the office every day, which shouldn't be that big of a deal because Brando, he doesn't seem to want to get into a lot of trouble. He doesn't have a bad chewing habit. He seems to be house trained. I'm all for it. Technically, he's still got that puppy brain, that puppy mentality that hasn't broken truly into adolescence yet. He's a great dog. I really do see him as a good match for you and a good fit in your office. However, I do have to test it.
Okay.
So far, I'm liking everything I see. I just want to take a quick look around the house to make sure everything else is good.
Is this for your old dogs?
Yeah, that was for our 2 little small dogs.
Brando couldn't even fit his head inside this thing. Yeah, Brando probably could have fit through here when he was about 10 weeks old, but his back's about to heal now.
Oh, wow.
You definitely need a new doggy door. Besides that, I liked everything I saw. They're a great couple in a great house in a great neighborhood. The only thing left to do is to test Brando in an office environment. So today I'm taking Brando to an office to test his office etiquette. He's a 9-month-old puppy that weighs 80 pounds. What could possibly go wrong?
I know, you're excited. All right. Go on, show me what we got. The second Brando gets in there, he literally treats the place like a dog park. He starts running up and down the halls as fast as he can. He nearly knocked somebody over. The guy had to move like he was a matador. He jumped up on every piece of furniture that was there. He was knocking things over left and right. He got into the trash. He actually tipped it over. When he got tired, he didn't find a nice little corner to lay down in. He chose to lie down right behind an office chair, which can be dangerous. And after all this, to add the icing on the cake, he went ahead and relieved himself right in the middle of the office. It was a complete disaster from start to finish. Hey, out of there, out of there, out of there. All right, that's it. That's it. You are not ready, my friend. A lot of work to do. Come on.
Back at the ranch, Brandon wastes no time jumping into Brando's office training, starting with proper break room etiquette.
Of all the bad habits Brando displayed at the office, the one that needs to be worked on the most is him digging in the trash cans.
All right, come on.
Anything he gets out of that trash can could be potentially harmful to him.
To train this, Brandon relies on doggy cam and his own secret weapon, the penny bottle.
I always say, to solve most problems out there, I only need 20 cents. So now I'm all geared up. Monitor in one hand, penny bottle in the other. The next thing you know, I see his snout actually open the lid of the trash can and his head goes fully in there. So I quickly open the kitchen door, shake the penny bottle. It stops him right in his tracks. And he looks at me like, what was that?
I'm watching you. Hey. I see you.
It only takes a few reprimands before Brando thinks twice about further dumpster diving.
What really surprised me the most is I expected him to find trouble elsewhere, but he never did. Proving once again that Brando, he's a quick learner.
Good boy. I got better treats in that trash can. Get busy.
Hour after hour, day after day, I took him outside, showing him the yard is where you're supposed to go to the bathroom, not the house.
Today, he'll learn one last valuable skill: respect for personal space.
One of the things I saw Brando do in the office was lie down right behind an office chair. It seems subtle, but those wheels can do quite a bit of damage. So I take an office chair, I start inching it towards him, and he's not moving. He thinks he's bigger and stronger than the office chair, which he is.
You're just not gonna move, are you?
So I inch the chair just up to his skin and I tap him.
You gotta move. You gotta move. It's coming closer. A little more. You can't just move away. You have to move. Oh, there you go. Good, good, good. There you go.
Now this time when he lies down, he sees me inching towards him. His posture is ready, because he knows that I'm coming for him.
It's coming. What do we do? What do we do? Out of the way.
Suddenly, when I get about 6 inches away, he simply stands up and walks away. Now he's starting to make the connection.
There you go.
So now Brando understands what he shouldn't be doing. It's time to teach him what he should be doing. So I bring out a bed that our sponsor PetMate sent to us.
Get comfortable. Lie down. Take a load off. That's where you want to be.
Brando's a big dog, so it's no surprise that he often gets in the way. He needs to have his own little area to stay out of the way because he can actually hurt somebody, and this bed solves that problem.
See, that's your spot, and this is mine.
With Brando's week at the ranch drawing to a close, he's got one last shot to prove he's qualified for office life.
So I'm going back to the office where I did the original evaluation, and today's Brando's ultimate test.
There's your bed. Here's the office.
So I unhook him from the leash.
Let the games begin.
And now everything is up to him. I'm just here to observe. We're going to answer the question, does he have what it takes to join the workforce? And he instantly lies down in it, so we're off to a great start.
But it isn't long before this restless Rottie seeks out new action in the kitchen.
All I'm doing is I'm listening for the trash can to get knocked over. But it never does.
After a quick water break, it's back to the hall.
In the original assessment, he would have bowled the entire crowd over, but he didn't. He politely navigated himself through the crowd at a slow speed.
He even shows respect for office workspace.
He was lying in his bed where I moved it a few minutes earlier, proving once again that he knows his bed is his target area. On top of all of this, he managed not to have an accident the entire time we were here. I was so impressed by his office etiquette, I decided to graduate him. All right, office meeting. Office meeting. You did a good job today. You know what that means?
Now that's proper office attire. Come on.
Now officially on the payroll, Brando is ready to meet his new work partner.
Someone wants to meet you.
Hey, how are you?
Surprise?
Yeah.
Surprise.
Hey.
I didn't mean to take you off guard there.
Hi, buddy.
When I opened the door and saw Brando, I was just so excited. He really exceeds all of my expectations.
What a great dog. We're really excited. Brando has a great temperament. He's such a gentle dog and so calm. He just laid on the ground and we were able to pet him.
So when I originally tested him in an office environment, it was a disaster. Anything that could go wrong did go wrong. He's this puppy trapped in this big dog's body, so he's treating the office like it's a romper room. But now he's experienced in an office environment. He knows what to do and, more importantly, what not to do.
Oh, good. I'm ready to take him. I'm ready to take him to work.
So how'd the doggy do a workout?
Oh, it's great. I have a bigger one. I think he'll fit in there perfect now.
Let's go see if he likes it. Come on.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Much better. Much better. Yeah, he could definitely fit through that. Where is he?
Good.
Brando, come here. Hey.
Hey, Brando.
Yeah.
Not a
Hey,
problem
fits in
anymore,
through
is
there.
it? Not a problem anymore, is it?
Yeah, you fit good through there.
So there was just one more thing to do before I left. So this will be his forever bed. Where do you want it?
How about right here?
So now Brando has one bed for the office and one for his home. Instead of being a potential hazard around the house and office, Brando has a safe place to lie, staying out of the way of everybody. What do you think? Huh? You can get used to it? Well, he's all yours. Take care of him.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you for everything. I
You're
appreciate
welcome. So long, Brando.
Lucky Dog Ranch is a place of second chances. A haven for shelter dogs to shed their pasts and unleash their personal potential. For the dogs selected to train here, the experience is not only life-saving, it's life-changing. Take Chance, a red-collar student with a white-collar opportunity.
Yesterday, I met Christina. She loves dogs, and she wants to bring Chance to work with her.
But Chance has yet to learn how to conduct his business.
Chance and I were hanging out, and I went to the kitchen literally for 10 seconds to grab a bottle of water. I walked back in the living room. Whoa. Chance, he had an accident on the floor. All right, my fault. You're not housebroken.
If Chance wants to join the workforce, he'll need to learn to do his business properly. That starts with acclimating to his own workspace. In this case, an open-top dog pen.
Dogs don't like to have accidents where they eat or sleep. So by placing Chance inside the pen, I'm teaching him the theory of holding it.
Once Chance settles in, the training process can begin.
After Chance spent a little while inside the pen, I hooked him up on a leash and I walked him down to the training yard. I'm waiting for him to go and I'm saying the words, "Get busy."
Come on, Chance, get busy.
He needs to learn the theory of going to the bathroom outside. This is not playtime.
Oh, there you go.
Once he starts to go, I completely wait for him to finish, and then I praise, I treat him.
Very good, get busy.
Now he makes the connection of why he's being rewarded.
You get free time for that.
Chance earns 1 hour of playtime up at the house. Then it's back to the pen, completing the triangle and starting the process over.
I call it the house training triangle. It goes from the pen to outside to free time in the house. And you consistently repeat this triangle through the day.
Go on, get busy.
Over the next week, Chance hones his business skills.
There you go, good.
Brandon gets busy too.
While Christina was away on vacation, I had my friends from our sponsor Sinlong come by and lay synthetic grass down, which made a huge improvement on the back area. I think she's going to be pleasantly surprised.
But if Chance wants to use his new workspace, he needs to pass his employee review. That means proving to Brandon that he is truly housebroken.
To perform this test, I get rid of the pen completely. Then I scatter toys and chews all over the house. This will give him something to do while he's left alone. And last, but certainly not least, I set up puppy cams all over the house. This makes him think that he's all alone, but in reality, I'm watching every step he takes.
Brandon sets up his stakeout and starts the clock.
At first, he starts pacing around the house, like any puppy would do. And then he moves up to the couch. He grabs a chew and starts chewing it. I expected him to only be up there for a few minutes before he got bored. 30 minutes later, he's still up there. 1 hour later, he's still up there. After hours of being left alone, he had no accidents in the house. But on top of not having any accidents, he didn't even get into any trouble. I was 100% satisfied with what I saw.
Hey, you. What were you doing the whole time? Yeah, don't worry. I saw everything. You know what? I need to see no more. That's why you get one of these. Here, try this on. Yeah, what do you think?
Having earned his promotion, Chance is finally ready for his first day at work.
Come on, you got a mom waiting for you.
Boo. Somebody wants to meet you.
Oh my, what are you doing?
He's been waiting here for a while. Surprise.
You did surprise me. As soon as I saw him with Brandon, he came up to me and he gave me a kiss and was like, he got me.
Well, I do have one more surprise.
Okay, I don't think it gets any better than this, but.
Follow me. Say hi to your new lawn, Chance.
Oh, hi. I can't believe this. It's totally different. There's grass.
Watch this. Say the words, get busy.
Hey, Chance, get busy.
And just wait him out. There you go. Good boy.
What a good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that feels good, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Good boy, Chance.
To know that he has been trained to, go outside and go in that grass area is just gonna make it so much better. That just really is the icing on the cake.
Each dog at Lucky Dog Ranch undergoes its own personal transformation. But sometimes the biggest transformations start with a small first step.
I'm headed down to the West Valley shelter to go rescue what they say looks like a Tibetan Terrier mix. They said they found him wandering the streets, and when they finally caught up to him, they realized that he was in pretty bad condition. His hair is so knotted and dreaded up, it needs to be shaved completely down. So this guy might have been on the streets for quite some time.
3-year-old Pluto is the face of neglect.
Hey, what happened to you, huh? Someone doesn't know how to take care of you, huh? You probably never had a bath in your life, have you? I can't even tell where your ears are. That's how bad you are. It's all just dreadlocks.
But Brandon knows Pluto's scruffy exterior is only cosmetic.
He's really uncomfortable right now, so we're not going to the ranch. We're going straight to the groomers.
Hi, Brandon. Nice to see you.
You too.
What have you brought me now?
Just pulled this guy from the shelter, and as you can see, he's in pretty bad shape.
Oh, poor guy.
So what do you think? You up for the challenge?
I'm up for the challenge. He looks definitely like a diamond in the rough.
When Pluto came into us today, he was severely matted. It breaks my heart to see dogs come in this type of condition.
But that doesn't stop Janelle from working her magic.
I'm gonna make Pluto look like a superstar.
You ready for a bath? All right, Brandon, he's all done.
Oh, wow. I think I recognize you, but not really. Wow.
While most dogs at Lucky Dog Ranch fill the role of companionship, a rare few get called up for an even greater purpose, to serve their country.
All right, Sandie, ready? Brace.
Such was the case with Sandie, a golden retriever trained to assist Tim Donnelly, a wounded warrior who lost both legs in Afghanistan after stepping on an improvised explosive device.
I'm just getting a bit of a glimpse of what might be possible for me with him in my life. And it's just a really great feeling. Heel.
Under Brandon's guidance,
Pick it up.
Tim and Sandie solidify their bond.
Good boy. Give it here. Pick it up. Give it here. Good boy.
And by the end of the week,
brace.
They're ready to achieve new heights.
Good boy.
We're just gonna go up 2 steps. When he hits the 2nd step, we're gonna go back down.
But Marines never back down.
He did a 4th step. And then we hit the 5th step. And I said, Tim, it's okay, we can go back down. And he looks at me and says no.
Once we'd made it, 5 or 6 steps, I knew that I had to finish it.
Through it all, Sandie stands by his fellow Marine.
Next thing I knew, we were at the top. Good boy. Brace. Brace.
Good.
Good boy. We made it, buddy.
Good job, buddy.
We made it. Good job, buddy.
Good job.
He went up 30 steps. That's 3 stories. It was really very emotional.
I've only known Sandie a short time, and he's already given me more than I ever thought I'd have again.
So what do you think, Tim?
Brandon, I think you've given me something that is going to change my life.
Well, I do have one more gift for you.
Now, instead of looking at the world through bars, Sandie's assisting a war hero who received a Purple Heart for his bravery.
The future is looking pretty bright. We can go anywhere, we can do anything we want, and that's a freedom that most people with all 4 limbs don't have.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon, for everything.
Goodbyes are always inevitable, but it's easier to walk away knowing that the mission has been accomplished.
Saying goodbye to Sandie was one of the hardest things I've ever done. But I gave a shelter dog a second chance at life, who in turn is giving a wounded veteran a part of his life back that he lost.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.